All right, so here I am with Charlie Kirk as he had a crazy debate in a with a college student concerning abortion rights. So without any further ado, let's get down to this video and check this out.
Hello, Charlie.
Hello.
My name's Adam.
Okay, Adam.
So I want to ask you, what do you think about veganism? Vegetarianism.
I am not a fan of veganism, but you have a right to be vegan, obviously.
So let me clarify.
Yeah.
You on abortion, you support pretty much banning abortion in most situations.
Yes, but humans are not rabbits.
Yes. So
and humans are not deer, and humans are not cows.
Okay. So I want to ask you, do you think it's a little bit hypocritical that you oppose abortion, but you also oppose veganism? Most animals, most adult like cows, pigs, chickens, they're more intelligent than fetuses and little children, small infants.
I can't believe I can't believe I have to answer this. Can I answer?
Yeah. So how come you're saying that?
Can I
children?
Answer?
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. If you leave a cow for 5 years, will the cow ever be able to talk?
No.
If you leave a fetus for 5 years, will the fetus be able to talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, maybe.
So then which one has reason and a soul and can make sense of the natural world, aka an elevated being worthy of protection?
Well, that's
a cow or a human being?
That's not a good argument. That's like saying mute humans that are born that are without the ability to speak can't have rights.
It's not just about speaking, it's about reason, it's about having a soul, it's about being not an animal. What is a human being to you?
A human being is someone who has personality, and someone who can speak, and if you mean like biologically, like someone of...
No, just give me a definition of, you have a dog and a human being. How do you know which is which?
A human being can walk and talk and
well,
yeah.
A dog can walk.
Yeah, but I can't walk and talk, sure.
Here's the difference. A human being can tell you the difference between right and wrong. An animal can only tell you the difference between pleasure and pain.
Yeah, but animals still suffer like human fetuses do.
But again, the moral worth of a human being is objectively different because we are able to make moral contentions, not just contentions based on how we feel. Animals can only feel, they cannot reason.
Yeah, but that's...
And therefore, we should be treated different morally. Now, from a typical Western religious view, we have souls as human beings, and animals do not. And as a soul, I mean not just in the religious sense, but I also mean that there is a part of you that is not just your 5 senses, right?
Okay, sure, well...
So for example, if you think you're only your 5 senses, which one of your 5 senses is telling you that?
Well, I don't know what you mean by 5 senses. You mean my brain?
Well, your 5 senses: sight, smell, taste, feel, hear. 5 senses. So an animal only has 5 senses. It does not have an ability to withdraw itself from its 5th sense, right?
Yeah, but how do you believe that it's okay to kill an animal when it's not okay to kill a child? You defend a child more. Some children die. Some children never make it out of the womb.
Well, because human beings are human. A is A, and human beings are worthy of protection, and animals are not humans, and they're not the moral equivalency, correct?
No, but I don't believe that. I'm not trying to argue that a human is worth more than an animal. I'm saying that even if a human is worth more than an animal, you should give animals respect.
I do give animals respect. We should treat them humanely. If you are to eat them, you should kill them in a way that does not have unjust suffering.
What about milk? But animals are raped all the time. Cows are raped to produce milk. Yeah, to produce milk, a cow has to be impregnated, and it's not like these farmers are waiting for the animal to get pregnant naturally. They have to be forcibly inseminated, which is a form of rape.
I actually think it's a great thing that we have dairy.
Okay, but I don't think that that drinking milk in and of itself is bad. But saying that animals can be raped is okay. That's beyond me.
You think that cows are being raped? I got to be honest.
Yes.
I've been doing this for 12 years. I've never heard that before.
Yes, but they are raped because they're not referred to as being raped. They're said to be forcibly inseminated. How come that's okay, but raping a small child is not?
I would not.
Yeah. Welcome to Boulder. I don't support raping anyone.
I don't support raping human beings. I wouldn't call extracting milk from a cow the same as what happens if a woman is raped by some savage.
I'm not talking about extracting milk. I'm talking about when you inseminate a cow to get it pregnant so it can produce milk.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, not that worried about that.
Why not? Do you not think their suffering is worth anything?
I think their suffering's fine. Again, they're not human beings, and whatever allows the human being to flourish is what we should be concerned about. And I think it's a good thing that human beings are able to have meat, beef and dairy, and so
Okay, but
I appreciate exactly. Yeah, how many did the cows build the railroads? Like, I mean,
no, but you still have to treat them with respect. Kids don't build railroads, do they?
Yeah, but they grow up to adults. Yes, cows hit a plateau. I can't believe I have to explain this. Cows eventually plateau in their ability to reason.
I'm not talking about a plateau in ability. I'm talking about suffering at that moment.
Right.
Is it okay if you know a kid is never going to grow to adulthood, like if you had like a crystal ball or something, is that okay to kill them and rape them then?
No, of course not, because it's still a human being with a soul and a cow is not. But I just want to make sure we are consistent, just so we're consistent. Do you believe that we should limit the unjust suffering of insects?
Well, and I don't believe that. I don't believe in intentionally killing insects either.
So you don't believe that we should spray for mosquitoes even if they're carrying diseases that kill
if they're threatening me, then it's self-defense.
Oh, okay, got it.
But a cow didn't do anything. A cow was innocent.
But what if the cow is feeding me, a human being?
But you can get nutrients. The World Health Organization has already said that a vegan diet is completely healthy for all ages.
And the World Health Organization has never lied about anything the last couple of years.
No, but they stand by that.
They have a perfect record when it came to COVID and masks and the vaccine and all. And so I just want to be very clear. The push for veganism is a push for the androgenization of the American man. We need to get testosterone rates up, not down. And you do that by eating meat and not eating soybeans.
No, but you can get all of your protein, you can get nutrients all from a plant-based diet.
Okay.
Yes, you can. Look it up.
Let me just say one final thing. Do you consider yourself a liberal or?
Well, it depends on the issue, but like say abortion, like I'd say I'm moderate.
Okay, so you believe in human choice.
Yeah, well, generally, like I don't believe in my body, my choice, generally speaking, but it depends.
Okay, depends
on each individual.
Can I have the right to eat a steak?
You have the right to eat a steak? No, because that involves the suffering of an animal, of an innocent life.
And the American left wonders why they're losing young men. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
No, but okay.
Thank you. That was really something, guys, wasn't it? Keep steak legal will be my new T-shirt, right? Right, Mitchell? Is that something else?
Well, that's very interesting while listening to this very young man debating Charlie Kirk with a lot of crazy analogies. You know, what that was very funny to me was when he says that in a sense cows are being raped. I was like, what? Like cows rape? Wow, it was really crazy and very funny. But nevertheless, there was no way we could still quantify in a sense what had happened to animals as compared to human being. Rape is bad, and rape in a sense is not something that is good in a sense in our society. First of all, when you see things instant like that in a sense happen, you should ask yourself, for those in a sense who are not married, see yourself and then ask yourself this very question: what if this is actually happened to your sister? Or what if maybe you get married and then you have children and then probably this thing happened to your daughter? How would you feel? What would be your reaction? Not to talk about, in a sense, the STD and some of the complications, some of these things, in a sense, could come up. Because in the process of that, in a sense, what if the person got pregnant? What if the person got, in a sense, some of these STD diseases and then all those things? And then this is something that actually happened, in a sense, against, in a sense, her will. So what would you do, in a sense, in this kind of situation? That is why what we trying to build, in a sense, society based on, in a sense, what modesty. We try to encourage people to be very modest in a sense in what you do, especially in a sense females. Okay, whatever you wear, it should not be too revealing that can be able to make someone to even think twice or try to even conceive you in his mind, because the Bible makes us to understand that he that look at a woman lustfully, in a sense, has already committed, in a sense, sin with her, have already sleep with her. So we do not want things like that, in a sense, to be happening in our society. That's why we are saying that people should be a little bit modest. And I am not saying that because people are not modest make people got raped. No, that's not what I am saying. But we are trying to look at a ways of reducing some of these things, and I'm not trying to justify it for the rapist, because we have seen people, in a sense, doing things like so. We are not trying to justify it, but we are saying that we should try to be very careful. And then to some of the rapists, in a sense itself, I will also channel this to parent, and then says that parent, let's try to raise our children so that whenever they grow, they don't have to think or try to do some of these things, because immediately parents are able to raise their children the way they are supposed to. then I think that that can be able to help to solve some of these things. Because when you train the children and make them feel that, no, when you look at some of these females, look at them as they are your sister, and not basically you looking at them in the other way around, that they are thinking about you want to sleep with them. Because when you look at them, you understand, as your sisters, then it means that you're not going to force them, you understand, to bed or try to have sex with them, you understand, without their consent. So that's the reason why, you understand, your parents have a lot to do. And then some could be like, so how about children, you understand, who are raised, you understand, without parent? Of course, whatever happened, a child will definitely come from somewhere. So therefore, there will always be what guidance. So I could say that some guidance should step up. Sometimes, you understand, parents could give birth to their children and maybe probably lost their life, or so many circumstances could happen. But then whosoever that might step up, you understand, as a guardian, have solely responsibility to do. In Africa, who says that, you understand, when a child is growing, that it's not the parent who raised the children, but we are saying that what is the community itself that raised a child, and not, you understand, about, you understand, only the parent. So it's a responsibility of the whole community to be able to raise a child to that particular value in which, you understand, that very community or that very culture, you understand, practice. So, and I believe that there is no any values or no any communal, you understand, laws that will encourage people to go and rape, you understand, anybody or any religion. Islam does not do that. Christianity does not do that. And I believe that probably Hinduism will not also, you understand, do that. So it's been expected that whatever happens, let's try to stick to our values in which, you understand, we are being grown. And then that is why Christianity have already standard by showing us way that we should go about when it comes to things like that. I know that a lot of you have thought an opinion concerning this, and I wanted to drop it at the comment section. It was really crazy, you understand, listening to this. Okay, your thought and opinion are all welcome at the comment section, and may God bless you as you do so. So this is the end of my video. If you like my reaction, should like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any video you want me to react to, don't forget to drop it at the comment section, and I'm going to check it out. So you remain blessed, and I see you in my next video. Goodbye.